Hi, ladies. Are you ready for Ice Age 2?
Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. Whoa.
Come on, let's go.
Whoa, gotta get down there.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I think we're ready for Ice Age 2,
Ooh,
the meltdown
yes.
today.
Okay.
Oh, the meltdown. Oh, boy.
Meltdown. What's
We recently saw the first Ice Age movie, completely blind, and it was a lot of fun. You guys really enjoyed
it.
it.
We did.
It was. They were so adorable together, you know. They were
good.
came from different areas, different kinds of personalities, all
sure.
working together.
Mm-hmm. That's what you do in a herd.
That's right.
That's right.
Sid and Scrat. I like Scrat, too.
He was always so fun, wasn't he?
Right.
Like, he was so involved in the film.
Sure was.
And we kept seeing him
Very
throughout,
determined.
and I forgot like how much he was actually in the
Wow.
movie
Yes.
because I remember the beginning, and yeah, that was just so much fun.
Yes.
We are going to be watching on Disney Plus because now Blue Sky Studios, I mean, they were an amazing company, but Disney took them over, and we have it up on Disney Plus right now, and there's a whole lot of movies out there.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I guess so.
I can't believe
Wow.
it.
We're not overlooking the thumbnails too much or like looking at them too much, but there's not really any spoilers per se like that.
No, but
It
it just looks pretty much like we're going to be following our gang all the way through.
I think so, yeah.
So the title of this one is called The Meltdown.
Oh, boy.
What do you think that means?
Oh, they're going to go through another stage in the
That's
world.
right.
Global warming.
Yes, I was going to say meltdown, yes.
Ice Age, you know.
That's right.
So who knows what that's going to entail, right?
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
My gosh.
So we enjoyed all the characters last time. I really enjoy Manny. It's a small group anyways, but Manny, Diego, Sid as a group,
right,
hilarious.
Diego, yeah.
But Manny and Sid going back and forth
Oh,
was
God,
always
that's
so
right.
funny to me.
Yes.
But Diego, I love cats, and I love saber-toothed
right,
cats. When I was a kid, I was always obsessed with them, remember?
You were.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
So I love Diego for that. And as we know, he was part of a group, a pride.
That's right.
And he went against them because, you know, they're doing what comes naturally. They have to hunt their prey. And he befriended his prey and realized, like, they were good friends and,
Yeah,
you know,
they
they were family.
thick and thin, they were together for him.
Yeah, so now they have a saber tooth in the mix. I mean, it's an odd herd, but it's a good herd, and they're happy to be together. And, you know, and
They all have their strong points, you know. They
Sure
all
do.
can benefit from each other.
Wow.
yeah. And as funny as it was, it also had very dramatic moments as well. Where again with Diego sacrificing his life, but then he was okay. We thought he died last time.
Oh, I
Oh,
know.
my
I
God,
was
that's
so
right.
happy
Yeah,
when we
yes.
found out he
Me
wasn't
too.
gone.
And Manny, he had a family at one point, and they were killed by hunters.
Yes, they were.
Yeah,
And you
sad.
saw that in
Yeah.
the mural inside.
Yeah, and it was a cool
Yes,
animation to see that. It was
Sure
very,
was.
very sad because everyone connected and understood what was going on
That's
there.
right.
But yeah, so he still protected the baby, the human baby, and they
That's
all
good.
gave him back to his human family, and that was
That's
a very
good.
sweet
Aw.
ending.
It was.
Very,
it was
very
wonderful.
nice. Yeah. Aw.
So shall we get into Ice Age The Meltdown?
Okay, let's see what's that
Yes,
going
poor Manny. He's
Yeah,
gonna
God.
wish he didn't have all that fur.
I know, it just makes me
God,
look
whoa.
poofy, guys.
Yeah.
I just thought, okay, well, if you want to talk. I love that. This banter is so good in this. And this came out in 2006.
Okay.
Ice Age The Meltdown.
Oh,
all the way up
there's
there.
Scrat. There he is again. he's trying. Oh my gosh, the poor thing. Uh-oh, something's happening. Whoopsie daisy.
Water balloon.
Whoa.
The heck?
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
God, like.
Aw.
Poor thing. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, you didn't have any candy in you. Let's bury it.
Scary.
Let's play pin the tail on the mammoth.
Oh,
Psychotic.
The wild-ass boy came home to his wild-ass mother. That's why I called it a boy.
Dan, the hungry tiger, ate the pesky little kids.
yeah.
Good friend.
Oh, God.
What do you-
God.
1000s, 2 and 4 1000s.
Oh no. Oh God.
Everything is melting.
Not good.
Right before their eyes.
I can't believe I
Very
lived here.
thin. Don't do
Oh
it.
my gosh. Don't. Oh boy.
Y'all better hurry. Ground is melting, walls tumbling, rocks crumbling.
Ooh, he must have been a real pleasure to have in class.
Oh, great.
Oh, lovely.
I'll be defrosted pretty soon.
Yeah.
A dung beetle.
Yep.
Bring this crap! There's crap where we're going.
Oh, there he is. Trying to get a lot of exercise. That's about it. Whoops.
Oh, this mom.
Little pea shooters.
Yeah, pictures, yeah. Oh my God.
Like whack-a-mole.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Whoop.
You found another mammoth. Where?
Where?
Oh,
She
she
didn't
doesn't know.
realize.
Were extinct.
I don't think her tree goes all the way to the top branch.
That's funny.
Brink of extinction.
Pole
Oh
vaulting.
no, it's gonna be. Whoops! I have a feeling it's gonna be short. Whoop. Yep. I have a feeling.
Oh, they're so scared.
Yep.
You must be part possum.
I have a feeling she's gonna pick that. Whoop.
Ah.
Oh boy. Ooh. Good thing you did that.
As I think you
My
said.
God, wow.
Son of a gun.
Oh boy. Oh my goodness, look at.
Next time.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we're spineless.
Lily livered.
Lily Livered. Oh, shh. He's still trying.
Ready, set, go.
Oh my God. Oh, God.
Oh!
Oh my God.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa.
Oh, jeez.
Yep, that's right.
I can stand.
Hallelujah.
Oh.
He's-
For Sid.
Sweet.
Oh gosh.
Need help?
No, just catching my breath.
You're trying to be cool.
I'm not.
Well,
Go ahead, tell him.
attractive.
Yep.
Really?
Okay.
But
Oh.
What about it?
it's big.
It's really sweet.
Oh, yeah.
What a crazy day.
Oh,
Oh, no.
oh no. What is this? Oh my gosh. Oh shit.
Like you were on food.
You better watch it. He's gonna get him.
Ducking, and
Yeah, I'm gonna say I thought.
Now we have a chance to save our species.
you're hitting on me?
It's like more than hitting on.
That's right.
You're not saving the species tonight or any other night.
Oh boy.
I can't even look at him.
Oh, she told them.
Oh my gosh.
Watch out, there's a stump.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
You just overreacted, that's all.
Oh.
Oh boy, this gonna be.
Sorry.
What?
He's right.
Look at this.
No.
Whoa.
How's that
Oh my
possible?
gosh.
It's funny. His strong tail.
Whoa, I guess so.
Oh goodness, whatever it is,
Yeah.
it's taking him.
Oh wow. Oh my goodness. Look
We're
at that.
taking you home.
Oh.
You're our leader.
Fire!
Oh God. Guys, I can call.
Perfect.
Whoa. That's close.
In the side.
I'm dying here.
Oh, boy, don't
That's
wanna die.
motivation for you.
wanna
Go.
die.
Just a bigger speech!
I'm gonna say yes. You don't want to do that.
How bad could it be?
Oh, we'll see.
Whoops.
That was the last dodo.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh my
Roasted
goodness.
dodo.
Oh no.
I'm still here.
Yes, he's tries.
Still there.
Oh boy, watch it. Whoa.
Can never win.
No, he's not. Whoa, boy.
Stay here!
Yeah, I think so.
Duh.
I think she's gonna go anyplace else.
Oh no.
That's a scary
Coming.
sight.
It's coming.
Tell Diego and Sid to
Ooh.
stay behind.
Whoa.
I'll save you!
Oh boy, oh boy.
Oh, was he really?
Whoa.
Oh.
Wow.
Attack the water.
That's right.
Bring the prey.
That's right. Listen
That's
to
right.
Sid's
See?
words.
You're doing it.
Oh,
Oh my god. Oh boy.
oh no.
Oh no. Yeah, I was
Oh,
wondering about
darn.
that. Darn. Oh, good.
Oh, great.
Hey,
Oh.
thanks, guys.
Twofer.
Oh, good. Yes.
Yay.
Yeah.
Thank goodness for their trunks,
Oh,
right?
God, yeah. God.
Oh no. You made it up to the top.
It's still alive.
Straight. Oh.
He looks like an owl.
God.
Yeah, he's
Still
still
have it.
alive.
Yes.
Oh, Grandpa survived too.
Oh, hail, Fire King!
He survived. We need to sacrifice him again.
Respect.
Wow.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Wow.
I'll carry him.
Oh, good. They're all
Oh,
going
look
to be
at that thing.
together.
Oh.
The Golden Gates.
Right.
Acorn.
Yeah. Look at it. Wow.
It's not your time yet.
That's right. No. Oh boy, he didn't
I
like
was
that.
so close to having all of
Said
that.
could
right.
never. Like,
Okay.
poor guy.
He wants his acorn.
No matter what cost, right? Even if he's dead. I like this.
Oh my god, that was good.
The mini sloths.
Oh god.
I like the drawings.
Yeah,
They're great.
I wonder if they were like the kids or something of everyone making this.
I think so.
Maybe.
Looks like it.
Oh, that's a good
That's
one.
good. Yeah.
Like where they get the drawings.
Mhm.
Or maybe they do them themselves. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably the kids did it.
Yeah.
Boy, you finally got respect, huh?
That's
Right?
right. My gosh. That's true.
And Diego
Yeah.
saw it.
That's
Yep.
right.
Poor
right,
Sid.
he
Like, no
wasn't
one ever
lying.
believes him.
That's right. No.
Queen
That was
Latifah.
good.
Woohoo! Yeah, Will Arnett.
God.
Jay Leno.
That was fun.
It is a catchy song.
That's right. That was good. That was good.
That was a
That's
great
good.
movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Oh my.
The humor in it is just so great. It's
Yeah,
so
it really
funny. You know, like we were laughing all the way through it. I heard you guys laughing a lot,
Oh,
so
yeah.
that was good.
Yes, and it had some really serious moments where Diego was very fearful
That's right, he
of
was.
the water,
Mm-hmm.
and how
Definitely.
Sid helped him with that. That was great, and it wound up saving himself in the end too.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
That's for definitely.
You know, and Sid, even though he's a goofball, like, he really has patience with everyone. Like, yes, people kind of, sort of, I was going to say have patience with him, but not really. They accept him because I know he's an oddball and he gets annoying and stuff, but he is the glue that keeps everyone together. He cares about everyone.
right.
And he goes like beyond like extra lengths to try to like help people out, no matter how
Right,
much.
he does.
And it gets physical, no matter how much people beat up on him.
Right, my God,
He's still patient and he doesn't get upset and say, well,
yeah.
screw you guys then, you know, like he's still there for them.
Yes, and he's
That's right,
thoughtful
that's
to the person he's giving, help to.
Tries to, yeah.
Especially Diego. That was really
That was
that was
good.
nice.
Yeah,
Very nice.
and he's giving elements showing that he really understands his friends on how to teach them. Like, he's like, you're stalking the prey, you're dragging your belly like you're stalking, you're going to do claw, kick,
Right.
claw,
That's
kick.
right, yeah.
And, Diego remembers that. So it wasn't like basic information, just generic information. He was giving, personal information so he could relate to it and remember. Because it's
right,
scary
yeah,
to him. And if you're
definitely.
scared, you're not going to pay attention to really learn, So that was the best way to teach Diego.
Oh, wow, sure
It
yeah,
was,
definitely.
and he was great. He was a great fire king, and those little mini sloths were behind those bushes all along,
my God,
just
yeah.
observing him like he is the chosen one.
Yeah.
we
boy,
have to
yes, he
sacrifice
was-
him.
There's so many random scenes, and I like the little like side stories along their adventure,
That's
and it
right.
just really makes it, and
Yes.
it's just really funny. And
And I liked Eddie and Crash.
aren't they
They
cute?
were-
Yeah, they were
My
adorable
God.
too.
They were adorable, and Ellie thought she was a possum the whole
That's
time.
right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I know, because you guys never saw this before, so
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
curious on how you felt. I know it was kind of surprising to see. I mean, not only did you think she was a different species, but a completely different, not even closely related species
Oh, no, it's just
of
hanging upside
just
down.
size
off the tree.
alone.
Yes.
And
Hanging
it was
upside down off the tree.
Right.
With a little
Yes.
tail, with a
And
massive.
her brothers
Right.
never,
That's
and
funny.
I think her brothers
9
just
tons.
believed she was a possum too, and they were so, they just so
Accepted it.
inclusive.
Sure they did,
Yes,
my
that
gosh.
you know
Yeah.
what, Mom says you're one of us now, and
That's
you
right.
are.
And
That was sweet.
even
That's
though
sweet.
it was so bizarre to see that, because again, it wasn't like she thought she was a different kind of elephant, like mastodon or something, or something that was bigger. Like, it was just completely different, and it was kind of cool. And I think it's a good lesson for kids to see it doesn't matter. Like, you can't judge a book by its cover either,
Yeah.
and you just accept someone for who they are. And so her brothers, the possums, they never even questioned it, even
No,
though her
that's
size
right.
was so
That's
much
right.
bigger than them. They crawl on her, they just ride on her back, and it was just
Yeah,
never
my God.
questioned, and they
That's
just
right.
thought it was normal.
Yeah, and they didn't
Sure.
want to travel it during the day. They thought they were going to be prey, and even she thought she was. She's just like, okay,
That's right. Yeah.
look out for me, I'm going to cross, and she's all trying to camouflage herself. And
Yeah. I'd forgotten how much she thought she was a possum, because even though she said deep down she knew she was different, I thought from the start, she kind of questioned it anyways, but her climbing into trees, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. She's like pretty extreme with that, to the point like, like she's actually skilled at climbing into trees with 9 tons,
right,
you
yeah.
know?
yes, and until she saw that tree that she wound up meeting her new family with, did she realize that
Yeah.
she wasn't a possum.
That's right.
And I thought it was well told. I mean, there's no dialogue, and it was perfect. I think it's great when you don't need dialogue to understand what's going on. Kind of like when you saw Manny's family with that, like, 2-dimensional animation,
Yes.
kind of. It wasn't 2D, it was still 3D, but they kind of flattened it a little bit to make it different. And there was no words there. We just saw what happened with his family. So it kind of gave me that same feel. And although that was tragic, because we saw death with his family, and she
Right.
lost her
Yes.
parents, but who knows, maybe they didn't die. Maybe she just got lost or something. And she saw this tree that kind of resembled a shape similar to her own, probably like her mom. So that's why she went underneath it for shelter.
right.
So that was sad but
good,
sweet.
yeah.
And then seeing the mom possum with Crash and Eddie,
that's
that was
exciting,
adorable.
yeah.
She was all happy and
That was-
accepting,
that
and
was
like,
perfect.
I choose you, I adopt you. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Poor Manny trying to connect with her.
Oh,
I know.
boy,
Saying
that
all
was
the
a-
wrong things.
Yeah, boy, sure did.
Responsibility.
I know, he's so awkward sometimes. He's so funny, but yeah,
Yeah,
like
right.
I love Ray Romano anyways, and he just reminds me of his character.
God, yeah. God.
But yeah, like him actually saying those things, and here we have Diego and Sid telling him all this, especially Sid,
right,
really.
yeah.
Again, like he's sweet, but he says the wrong things a lot, and he's like,
That's right.
oh, you know, if your
Boy,
what is
yeah.
it, species is not going extinct, clap your hands or something. He kept like digging it in
Oh,
to
God.
Manny that, you know, you gotta save your species, don't be selfish and stuff like that. So then Manny's thinking, getting all paranoid, you know, so he just said it all wrong.
Yeah, so now he took it the wrong way.
Right, and Sid was trying to be like, hey, you know, try to be more playful, you know, try to play along with her brothers so she can see another side of you instead of being so serious all the time. And
Yeah.
then when he did, he ruined
She
that.
completes
That's right,
you.
yes,
Yeah,
that's
like,
my
she's a
God.
lot of fun, you're no fun at all.
God.
So again, just like the first
Okay,
movie,
yeah.
the dialogue is the best. Like
Yeah,
it's
it
just
sure
so
is,
funny. And
yeah.
sometimes we just sit on moments that are too long, but it's the dialogue that keeps it
That's right.
going. And that's what the entertaining part is.
Poor Scratton will never get the acorn. As of
You know,
now.
and as
He was so
frustrating as that should be, it was really funny. Like, it was so
very
random,
funny, yeah.
and, you know, there's always something, and we kind of figured that, you know, he's not going to get it, something's
That's
going to
right,
happen every
always,
second that he
every
almost
time.
got
And
to the
something
thought.
always
He was
did.
like, or the acorn, he's like, I'm going to
boy.
get it, and nope.
He didn't get it.
Yeah, so I love how
Almost.
he was carried on through
That's
the story again. That was fun.
That's right.
And even being
Yes.
with Sid at the end, who saved his life.
That's
I
right, too,
know,
yeah.
that was great.
Yeah,
And
that's
Fast
good, yeah.
Eddie was right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he, God, he really doesn't care about anyone, huh? Even his friend, he's carrying around, not the carcass, but still a part of his friend.
That's
Constant
right,
reminder he
my
died.
God.
Stew.
My God.
Oh my God. It's like,
Oh,
here,
yeah.
now I could use you too.
There's
Well, he can
always
sell his own
one.
mother, right? Or his
Yeah.
grandmother for a grape or whatever.
God.
Yeah, so we have all these zany characters,
Oh my
and
gosh, yeah.
I love the idea of the Ice Age and all these prehistoric animals, and I know most of them on here are most likely true animals, and maybe some are just kind of mixed up as
Yeah.
well. I mean, we had an armadillo, Fast Eddie, who was,
Yes.
I wasn't
Oh my gosh,
kind of
yes.
sure if he
Yes.
was the same. Sorry, was it Fast Eddie?
Fast Eddie, I think.
It was,
Yeah.
okay. And yeah, so he was kind of like an armadillo, and then we had like a turtle one, and
Yeah.
I know some deer, it's vague, but they had
Yes.
carnivorous deer,
Mhm.
I think back then too. I mean they were very old, ancient, but
Yeah.
they had like massive antlers. I remember like they were like freaking huge, and like pictures I've seen that people kind of guesstimate on how they looked, you know, by their skeletons and stuff. And I'm like, that's so crazy.
Oh,
So
boy,
having the
that's a-
prehistoric element, I love that.
That
That's
was,
very good.
yeah, and them
Gosh,
all
yeah.
coming up to the one boat.
That's right.
Thank God there was a boat, so I like there was like a
Yes.
prophecy thing going on where it's like,
Yes,
oh
my
yeah, there's a
gosh.
boat there, and
Yeah.
the vultures get around a lot faster than
That's right,
everyone
yeah.
else, so they probably just assumed that was the
my
boat,
God,
or
yeah.
maybe they were just randomly thinking that or just saying that.
Yeah, and, and
even-
it makes sense. It was just a huge piece of, you know,
A huge fallen
wood.
tree or
Big
something. I mean,
tree.
that would have to
Yeah,
be a
yeah,
massive
yeah,
tree.
big
Yeah.
bark.
It looked like a big thing of bark, yeah. And then
Yeah.
even, you know, to kind of put it in our heads, even Fast Eddie was like, oh, well, you know, here's bark or something. He was all excited about his innovating
That's right. Yeah.
discovery or
Yeah.
something, and he was just like, oh, bark, it even floats. So that was
Yeah,
kind
that's
of
right, my
put in
gosh.
our heads that,
Yeah.
okay, so it was just like a massive freaking tree that fell. That's a
right,
huge
yeah.
tree, though. Look at all the
Yeah,
animals that
that's
were in
right.
it.
That was
Yeah.
That'd be.
It was
Oh,
great.
gosh,
I
it was
loved
good.
it. It was
It was
so
good.
funny.
It was
just
good. They
and I'm just so glad that in the end they all stayed
Stayed
as one
together.
herd.
Yep. That
They
was
didn't
good.
go off with the mammoths, and they turned
That's
around and
good.
stayed with. Because Diego was very sad. You can tell he was like, okay.
Yeah.
And even
Yeah.
Sid was like, okay, we can do this, you know.
Yeah, they're so
but,
supportive
Gosh,
of people
just to
going
be by
on,
themselves.
That's good, yeah.
you know, in this world, that wasn't.
Oh,
Yeah.
That wouldn't have been too fun.
Yeah, they were very good friends to do that, and
Sure.
you know, Sid still had Diego, where I'm like, okay, well, at least he's still kind of safe with him,
Yeah.
but it was still sad losing Manny because they are all like strong together. But yeah, I like that where they actually do leave, and then you kind of question, oh God, are they actually going to permanently separate?
it's
Maybe
good
get
they came
together
back.
next movie, because we know there's like 50 other movies. We know there's a lot, but yeah, so I was glad that they went back
Yeah, me too.
and decided to stay
Yeah.
together, and
Good
now
work, yeah.
they have Ellie and her two brothers, Crash and
Right,
Eddie,
yes.
and
Ellie,
That was
she was
good.
such a sweetie.
Mhm.
She really was. She was so good to her
Definitely, yeah.
brothers,
My
and
God.
that's what family does, you know.
That's right.
Mhm. Yeah, that's
Yes,
perfect.
yeah.
And it's funny because even from the start, Manny was saying, okay, well, I'll be the daddy, Ellie's the mommy, and they still treat them like they're all their kids.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Poor Sid still gets so insulted, though.
my
It's like, you're not
God,
even
yes.
my dog. You're like, if
Oh,
my
my
dog
God.
had a kid and that kid had a
kid
dog,
then
that's
it'd be-
it.
God.
And he just ignores it. It doesn't even bother him.
It's like,
Yeah.
oh, you
Whatever.
love me.
Sid
It's
is
a very
Sid.
fun movie, yeah.
Okay.
I loved laughing all the way through it, even
Oh
though
my
it was a very simple plot, I want to say. Like, I like the adventure part of it and just having the silly side antics, which is
Yeah,
perfect
sure.
for it.
That's
And just
good.
being with the characters and having them grow a bit.
That's
And,
right.
Yes, and yes,
Yeah.
the simplicity of having the valley as the bowl. And if you don't go from A to B, you're gonna die.
Yeah, and you're just
For sure,
constantly
yeah.
reminded of that, and then all these weird things has happened, like the
Oh,
midi
gosh.
sloths,
Oh
and
my gosh.
I mean,
yes.
I'm glad Manny met another mammoth, and he's not extinct yet. You know, there's
That's
a lot of other
right.
mammoths, so
And
that
then a
was another
whole
fun
herd after
surprise.
that.
That's the surprise.
So even though it gets, like you were saying before, very silly, like there are moments that are very dramatic, and you get really into it. And I think that's a
definitely,
fun
yeah.
mix to have.
Very good.
And Diego actually saving Sid, like we know they cared about each other, but he actually did face his fear to the point where he was willing to risk his life, face his fear, and save his friend
That's right.
by swimming.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Yeah,
Manny
yeah.
going back for Ellie and saving her in the water, because that was
That was
That was
very
good.
brave.
yeah, I
was
was like, how the
really-
heck is he
wow.
going to get her out of there? And then not only that, but now you have these two sea creatures that are humongous and they're
That's right.
predators.
Vicious.
And, yeah, so now Diego, he's an apex predator, and here you have these other creatures that are way bigger than him, bigger than Manny one was, and yeah, you have no chance
Right,
against
in their
that.
element.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
So yeah,
It worked out
fun mix of
perfect.
everything.
that's for sure.
Yeah,
Wow.
very exciting moments.
I was very worried for Ellie being in that cave.
Yeah,
Both sides blocked in. It's
Yeah.
like she's gonna drown in there.
that's right.
You know, with her story, I agree, and I love Queen Latifah too. Like, she's amazing, and she's like a
Yes,
great
yes,
voice for this
yeah.
character. And with her, it was simple too. Like, it was dramatic, but I like how we weren't too focused on trying to convince her that she was a mammoth. Like, yes, there were moments, but it wasn't always a focus.
That's right.
And
Yes.
once she was at the spot where she recognized it, so they kept that easy for us, where she recognized where she met her adopted mom, and then she just accepted, oh, I am a mammoth. Wow, I'm a mammoth. I've only been a mammoth for 5 minutes and you're already hitting on me, you know? So at least she moved on from there.
That's right.
And then
Right.
it was just, you
Especially
know,
when she saw her footprint. That was
That's right,
her
she looked at-
footprint
yeah.
because Manny didn't come up to her and approach her
That's
yet.
right.
So she knew that was her
Definitely,
footprint.
Yeah.
Wow,
Okay.
that was great.
So yeah, that was nice. So
And she was
very
so
good
brave
moments of-
to in that cave as well to boost her brothers up there where that space was and say, no, go.
That's
Yeah,
right, she
I'm not
did.
asking. Yeah, I
That's
like
right.
that.
That's right.
That was nice.
That was very good.
I like those moments. Yeah, so very selfless and good family unit. Now it's even more random, right? You have
Yeah.
possums in the mix now.
Oh, I know.
And
They're
a
almost
mammoth possum.
more annoying than
Yeah.
Sid is, so that which is fantastic.
I know, they get more members like Sid. They can have their own like little group
Diego's
going
like, oh
on.
god.
Who knows? And maybe Scrat too, because Scrat,
Oh,
I mean, he was kind of mad at the
yeah.
end.
He's a little pissed off at Sid right now.
I know. You should have let me
Yes.
die. That's not really a good message to give kids, but I know it's just funny. I can't think
Oh,
like
my
that,
God,
but.
that's great.
But I really do like Scrat, and I'm glad he was brought back to living, so he can hopefully be in the
yes,
next movie,
that's
because that always has to be a thing.
Yeah, probably will.
Probably.
Has
Going
to.
on.
Yeah, I think I've seen maybe parts of the next one, but I can't really recall. There's just so many now.
Yeah.
I was impressed actually, because I thought there was only 4. I think I don't know what I said last time, but I think I said 4 because I think we saw like 6 or 7, but they might have
Yeah, like little
like small shorts, like like those Christmas specials or something. Who knows?
That'd be
But
fun.
That'd be nice.
that'd
yeah.
be fun. Yeah, we like those. We used to
Yeah.
watch those a bit
Very good.
back
yeah.
back in the day.
Yay.
So guys, you know we have links below if you want to request things, movies and shows. We have a huge library on our Patreon of all our full reactions, or at least of the last few years. So we have a huge library. And yeah, so you can check out our full reaction there. If you're watching on our Patreon, thank you guys. You financially keep us going.
Thank you,
Okay,
everyone.
thank you.
Mhm. And please let us know what you thought of this movie as well.
Yeah.
That's right.
Definitely a lot of fun,
Thumbs
a lot of
up.
laughs,
was
yeah.
really a lot of laughs.
That was.
So
good.
thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon as always.
Thank you.
Bye guys.
Bye.